I'm going to show you how to change your mindset in just 3 easy steps with a very simple to remember acronym, and I guarantee you it's going to change your life. So stay tuned for the rest of this video. What's up everyone, Eric Bowling here, and welcome to a brand new series called MINDSHIFT. It will be every Wednesday, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can continue to see when these videos are put out, because I guarantee you that if you can mind shift, which I will explain what it means, you will win at life. And let's take that word win, because that is going to be our acronym that we will use in order to change your mindset. What is mindset? Well, we hear mindset all the time. You hear about it in motivational videos, you hear about it with athletes, you hear about it with very successful people. Everyone talks about change your mindset and change your life. Heck, we can even go back to the Bible where Paul talks about the renewing of the mind. And all he's really talking about is that change your mindset and you will change your life. You see, your mindset is almost like your worldview. It's a perspective you have. It's kind of like if I had a pair of glasses on that viewed the world all with a yellow tint. And maybe that yellow tint that I'm viewing the world through is a specific way, but you have glasses on that are a red tint. So when I say something is yellow, you're saying no, something is red. And you see, this is our world view. And it's the same thing with mindset. It's how we view things, what we believe is possible, and how we will approach different tasks or different obstacles in life. So this is kind of a quick overview of what mindset is. But what does mind shift mean? Well, everyone talks about mindset. And we all talk mindset, change your mindset, but how do you actually go from where you are today with your current mindset that's more than likely not working for you, and how do you make the shift from one mindset to the next? Namely, the mindset that will allow you not only to conquer your goals, but maybe to lose the body fat you've been hanging on to for a long time, maybe to fix your health, to fix your marriage, to fix your career, or to start that business, whatever it may be. We all know that up here is where our success lies. So how do we make that shift? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this first episode, which is a very simple acronym I want to teach you, which is WIN. If you can follow these 3 simple steps, and if you can remember this acronym, I guarantee you, if you implement it, it will change your life. So every morning when I wake up, I want to win. And the way that I do this is I've been doing it with myself for years, and I just finally came up with an acronym for what I was actually doing, and I want to share it with you today. Oh, the first letter is W, which stands for Weaponize. The first thing in order to change your mindset is you need to weaponize your mind to become lethal in order to do the things that you need to do. You see, the problem is everyone knows what they need to do. The sad part is very few of us actually act on it. We all know the Nike slogan, just do it, but if it was really that easy to just do it, we would all be successful, we would all have 6-packs, and the world would be a much happier place. You see, there's a great saying that things that are easy to do are also easy not to do. And that just happens to be the truth with a lot of things. So, what I want you to do for this first step is wake up 1 hour earlier than you do already. Now, if you're saying, hell, I already wake up at 3 a.m., I can't imagine myself waking up at 2 a.m., then leave this video, because I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who truly are struggling with changing their life and getting themselves out of the rut or the plateau that they're currently in. What this is gonna allow you to do is give you the time necessary to weaponize your mind. And that's the first step and the first letter in this acronym W, to weaponize. You need to start your morning correctly. If you can win the morning, you can win the day. I guarantee you this. You can't just start your day rolling out of bed, hitting the snooze button, falling back asleep, waking up to pee, going back to bed, and waiting till the very last minute to get ready, jump in the shower. Maybe you even skip the shower, maybe you even skip brushing your teeth, and then you go to Starbucks, you get your coffee, and you're off to work. Okay, if that is your morning routine, do you understand that that is exactly why you're not getting anywhere? Get that into your head. You need to win the morning, and you need to weaponize your mind early on enough to kill that monster that is inside of your head that says, go back to bed. The monster that says, hit the snooze button. The monster that says, you will do this tomorrow, okay? It's the mañana mentality. You don't want to develop the mañana mentality that says, I will do it tomorrow, or I will do it someday. Someday is not on the fucking calendar. You need to start today. And what you need to do is wake up early enough so that you can win and start the day fresh and new and with a new perspective, which comes to the next step, number 2, and the next letter in the acronym, which is improvise. What do I mean by improvise? And I'm gonna break through all these steps again, but I wanna go through a quick overview, so keep watching so you get the steps and what to actually do. Don't just exit this video because I haven't given you the steps yet. Follow along with me. I guarantee it will be worth your time. You need to set up your mind in order to improvise what is going to happen in your day. That means if you have to go into the office at 9 in the morning, what I want you to do is sit down for 10 minutes and just visualize or improvise your entire day as you believe it will go. The reason we do this is because we want to look at all the potential obstacles that can be popping up. You see, one of the biggest problems I find with people is they just let life happen to them. You cannot be in a position where you just let life come your way. You need to improvise what is going to fucking happen. If you can do this, you will be ahead of the game. And then the next step, the next letter in the series, the next acronym, neutralize. Okay, so WIN stands for weaponize, improvise, neutralize. How do you neutralize? Well, you need to understand what your damn targets are for the day. After you're done improvising your entire day, I want you to take out your notebook, a journal. If you don't have one, get one. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. It doesn't cost you anything. Just buy a damn journal. Take out a piece of paper from your damn printer you don't use. And what I want you to write down is just one major objective that you need to do that will literally change your life. What is your number 1 priority for the day? What is that biggest domino that you need to knock down, that if you knock that domino down, it will make the biggest change in your life? So let's go back and look at all the letters in the acronym, what they mean, the steps, and how to implement them. The first step for weaponize. Okay, first step, weaponize. You wake up 1 hour earlier. When you wake up, I want you to sit up in a meditative pose, okay? You can't do this lying down with your blanket still over you because then you'll fall back asleep. You have to remember that your stance is going to dictate your state. So get into a meditative pose or just sit down in a chair. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. And all I want you to do is take 30 deep breaths, okay? So that means just like that. It's very simple. Big deep breath in through your nose, big deep breath out through your mouth. After you're done doing those 30 deep breaths, I want you to go to your phone, set an alarm for 10 minutes, and then I just want you to visualize all the things that you want to become. So maybe you're overweight. I want you to start imagining yourself in your best and healthiest state. Okay, this is not pseudoscience. This stuff actually works. There's research that proves its effectiveness. I want you to just imagine yourself as you want to see yourself. So if you're broke, imagine yourself with money. Whatever it is that you want, I want you for 10 minutes after you're done with your breathing to visualize the life that you want. What this is going to do is weaponize your mind for massive success. After you're done with that first 10-minute cycle, you're gonna set the clock for another 10 minutes, and then you're going to improvise your entire day as you want it to go. Not as you think it's going to go, but as you want it to go. But look, you have to be somewhat realistic with it. You can't imagine that you're leaving your house and outside your house is a big Lamborghini with a big bow on it from your spouse. Okay, so go through your day as you know it will be to a degree, and then improvise the steps that you will take and that other people will take. Improvise the obstacles that may show up. So maybe something happens where you know that at around 5 p.m. when you get off work, you're gonna be extremely tired and you're gonna go through the same excuses you always do of why you can't go to the gym and how you're too tired and that you need to take care of your kids, etc. Improvise and visualize those obstacles that may potentially show up. And then what I want you to think about is how are you going to overcome those obstacles? So you see, so you're improvising your entire day before it has even happened. This is going to make your mind lethal. You are going to fucking own the day if you can get through this process, I guarantee you, because I do it every day. And guess what? My days are super effective. Okay, so on the last step, step number 3, which is neutralize, you are gonna take out that piece of paper or your journal, preferably, and you are gonna write down the one thing that you need to accomplish today that will literally change your life or move you forward. What is that next step you need to take to move forward? Don't think about what you need to do tomorrow or next week or next month, but what is that next step that if I do it today, I am knocking down the biggest domino that will have the biggest impact in my life. Okay, so once you get that step done, do it. Figure out where you can do it, where you need to plan it in your schedule. Let's say, for example, for you, it is just work out because your biggest goal right now is to lose weight. Well, what time can you work out? Maybe it's an hour after you get home from work. I don't know. You need to answer that question. But if that is your number one biggest thing for the day, plan it. That way, when you come home and at the very end of your night, you can cross it off the list and you know that you were successful in your day. You see, one of the biggest problems that I see people having is that they think way too much about the steps that they need to take in order to get to their goal. Instead of just looking at the very first step and just taking that next step, and then once you take that first step, worry about the second step. And once you take that second step, worry about the third step, etc. See, success is very simple. The problem is the human mind makes it very complicated. We want to complicate the shit out of things because we don't like simple. But Einstein said that there's genius in simplicity, and it's true. So think about the acronym. To win the day, I need to do these 3 steps, okay? W, weaponize my mind. I need to improvise my day. And N, I need to neutralize my target. If you can remember the acronym that I created, I guarantee you will be successful in your days. Okay, so with this whole series, this Mind Shift series, what I want you to do is weaponize your mind, improvise your day, and neutralize your target so that you can win the morning and, more importantly, you can win the day. I want you to implement those 3 steps. Do not judge it until you try it. If you do this, I guarantee you it will be the first step necessary not only to changing your mindset, but changing your life. Once again, guys, these videos will be coming out every Wednesday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe so that you can see more of these videos and more of the content I'm putting out if you like it. And once again, like the video, leave a comment if this has helped you out. Post what you're struggling with and I will personally respond to you and do whatever I can to help you out. And until then, I will see you guys next time.